Have you ever wondered where the gold in your coins comes from? For over 1,000 years, the answer for the Royal Mint has been newly mined gold. But that is all about to change in a way that could shake up the world of coin collecting forever. We're talking about a monumental shift in tradition, a move that blends ancient history with cutting-edge sustainability. Today, we are diving deep into the story of how the 2026 gold sovereign, one of the most iconic coins in the world, will be forged not from the earth, but from the past. The Royal Mint, an institution with a staggering 1,100 years of history, recently made an announcement that sent ripples through the numismatic and precious metals communities. Starting in 2026, their flagship gold sovereign coins will be minted exclusively from recycled gold. This isn't just a minor tweak in their production process, it's a complete reimagining of their supply chain and a bold statement about the future. For an organization steeped in tradition, this is a revolutionary step. Think about it. The same institution that minted coins for Isaac Newton and Winston Churchill is now leading the charge towards a greener future. So, what exactly does recycled gold mean in this context? It's not about melting down old coins, which would be a collector's nightmare. Instead, the mint is turning to sources you might not expect. We are talking about old, unwanted jewelry, forgotten pieces sitting in drawers, and perhaps most surprisingly, electronic waste. Yes, the circuit boards in your old smartphones, laptops, and other gadgets contain tiny amounts of gold. It is a concept known as urban mining, extracting precious resources from the products we discard every day. The process is fascinating. The Royal Mint has partnered with a company called Sempsa to source this secondary gold. The collected materials, be it a tangled necklace or a pile of circuit boards, undergo an advanced refining process. They are melted down and purified to an incredible standard of 4 nines, or 99.99% purity. This ensures that the gold used in the new sovereigns is chemically indistinguishable from newly mined gold. It's pure, pristine, and ready to be struck into a coin of impeccable quality. The only difference is its origin story. One of the most impressive aspects of this initiative is the commitment to traceability. How can you be sure the gold is truly recycled? This is where the partnership with Sempsa becomes crucial. They are developing a system using blockchain technology to create a secure, transparent, and verifiable chain of custody. This means that from the moment an old piece of jewelry is collected to the final striking of the coin, every step is recorded on an immutable digital ledger. This isn't just about making a claim, it's about proving it with unshakable data. It gives buyers and collectors complete confidence in the provenance of their gold. This move is part of a much bigger vision for the Royal Mint. They're not just trying to be trendy, they're aiming to establish what's known as a circular economy for precious metals. The traditional model is linear: mine, refine, use, and eventually discard. A circular economy, on the other hand, is all about keeping resources in use for as long as possible. By recovering gold from waste and turning it into new, high-value products like sovereigns, the mint is closing the loop. This reduces the environmental impact of mining, lessens the reliance on finite natural resources, and creates a more sustainable system for the future. It's a long-term strategy, and they are positioning themselves to be leaders in this field. Now, let's get to the question that is on every collector's mind. What does this mean for the value and rarity of the coins? This is where things get really interesting. First, let's consider the 2026 sovereign itself. This will be the very first sovereign in history to be made entirely from certified recycled gold. That first is a magic word for collectors. First issue coins often carry a significant premium due to their historical importance. Think about the first year a new design was introduced or the first coin from a new monarch's reign. The 2026 sovereign will have its own unique story, a story of sustainability and innovation, making it a landmark issue. But the implications go even further. What about the pre-2026 sovereigns? Logically, the 2025 sovereign will be the last one guaranteed to be made from traditionally sourced, newly mined gold. This creates a clear dividing line in the coin's history. Will collectors seek out the last of the mined gold sovereigns, potentially driving up their value? It's a very real possibility. We could see a new category of collecting emerge, distinguishing between pre- and post-circular economy coins. This shift adds a whole new layer of nuance and narrative to sovereign collecting, which is always exciting for the market. Furthermore, the limited availability of traceable, certified recycled gold could also play a role. While there's a lot of gold in the world, setting up the infrastructure to collect, verify, and refine it to the mint standards takes time. In the initial years, could this process limit the mintage numbers for the new sovereigns? If so, Lower mintage almost always translates to higher collector demand and increased rarity. We will have to watch the mintage figures for 2026 and the following years very closely. A low mintage, first of its kind coin is a recipe for a future collectible classic. This isn't just about the sovereign, either. The Royal Mint plans to roll this out across its other product lines. This means that in the future, other famous coins like the Britannia could also be made from recycled gold. The Mint is even building its own state-of-the-art refining facility in South Wales, capable of processing millions of circuit boards a week. This is a massive investment and a clear signal that they are fully committed to this new direction. They are not just buying recycled gold, they are becoming a central player in its creation. This whole initiative beautifully marries the old with the new. The gold sovereign itself is a symbol of British history and stability, first minted for Henry VII in 1489. For centuries, it has represented quality and trust. By embracing recycled gold, the Royal Mint is ensuring that this legacy continues in the 21st century and beyond. They are proving that tradition doesn't have to be static. It can evolve, adapt, and lead the way on important global issues like sustainability. So, what should you do as a collector or investor? The key, as always, is to stay informed. Pay close attention to announcements from the Royal Mint as we get closer to 2026. Look out for the official release of the 2026 sovereign and consider its historical significance. At the same time, don't forget about the 2025 issue, which may become a sought-after bookend to the era of mined gold. This is a fascinating development that adds a compelling new chapter to the story of one of the world's greatest coins. It's a reminder that the world of numismatics is always evolving, and sometimes the most valuable stories are the ones about change. This shift by the Royal Mint is more than just a change in material. It's a change in mindset. It's about acknowledging our responsibility to the planet while upholding centuries of craftsmanship and quality. It's a bold move, and one that is likely to be followed by other mints around the world. The 2026 gold sovereign won't just be a piece of precious metal. It will be a symbol of a new era, a piece of history you can hold in your hand. What are your thoughts on this historic change? Do you think the 2026 recycled gold sovereign will become a major collectible? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into the world of coins and precious metals. See you next time.